Good morning, traders. Happy Thursday. What a week it has been so far. How are you guys doing? I took another trade yesterday. Couldn't help myself. On CDXC for a little winner. This one popped up close to 920, that magic 20-cent area, and kind of wrote it down a little bit. I'm looking at it again for a little bit of a hangover setup today as well. Clearly, the risk is up there towards that 920, but if we get a pop, morning spike up there, wouldn't mind hitting it for a short up against that. Mr. Kayvon and Muhammad in the house, good morning to you. Hope you guys are doing well. All right, let's flip through a few tickers this morning. We got 12, 13 minutes till the market opens up. Isaiah in here too. Good morning, Isaiah. How'd you guys end up doing yesterday? It was kind of strange price action. Kind of strange. We managed to leave unscathed, and so I'm happy with that. Been reviewing a little things this morning, prepping the mind, because, again, making money consistently is a byproduct of acquiring and mastering mental skills. I literally just keep reiterating that Mark Douglas quote over and over and over again. If you can create a state of mind that's unaffected by the market, the struggle will cease to exist. So regardless what the market's going to do, we know what we're going to do. Let's put it that way. So what is there to worry about? Mr. John, I got your email. You should be good to go here soon. You heading over to CPro? So I'm emailing like CMEG all the time, with like, do this, do that, add hotkeys, do this. So sometimes they listen to me. I'm like, hey, check on John. He's trying to get an account open. Yeah, sometimes the sign-up process is takes a week or two, but you'll be good to go. OKTA, this one has had a few days climb on it. Pretty massive climb from $86 up to $114. Now, not as massive as GV. You guys know GV. This one yesterday was kind of the penny stock play, up from $1 on Tuesday up to $7 now. So in the nano cap, small cap world, tickers can do this like a lot easier than mid to large cap, right? That's why a lot of traders like to focus on these, because there's higher volatility, higher opportunity. I see inherently more risk, so I tend to avoid. But there's certainly, the price isn't necessarily like vexed into the company, if that makes sense. Nano cap is much easier for them to move 700% than like Apple to move 700% in a single day. Or even OKTA, $86, $87. I mean, how's that going up 700%? It's not going to GME style. Very highly unlikely situation there. Genie, you guys know I was watching this yesterday, and let me know if you want me to flip through any tickers or go over any chart analysis for you. I'm going to go over my watch list. We got 10 minutes, and then we'll debrief anything you guys want me to look at. Genie, this one popping up towards upper resistance, 980 is the upper resistance line left of the chart on the top-down analysis. This is something I like. So when you're looking left, if you got resistance that's like a year ago, it may be irrelevant to this time frame. When we have all this resistance that happens in the last couple weeks, that means you have a lot more like longs that are looking to get out here recently. Psychological, right? So a lot more players involved right there, and it might inevitably create some stronger resistance. That's just to throw that in there for free. Man, I did not want this one to sell off right now, though. Really wanted it to open up right near that resistance, because now it's like not a great entry. Isaiah, love their good customer support. Absolutely. Yeah. Yep. They've gotten really good. Healthier Life, 2-minute time frame. Let's go over it. I did not look at it this morning. Sorry. But we will right now. All right. Add a time frame. Let me just check real quick if I can add a 2-minute time frame. Add a custom time frame interval, 5 seconds, 1 minute, 5 minute, 1 day, 1 hour. So the intervals kind of skips that 2-minute. Add custom. Custom. Is this the custom? It looks like I added one down here, a random custom one. Or add a custom time frame. That button's not working for me. Add a custom time frame right there. Maybe that is it. Yeah, that is it. Yeah, it looks like 2 minute they may not have. Now, by popular demand, they'll add it. Email them about it, see what they think, and then maybe a few of us can email too. Maybe they'll be like, man, we got to add this to the pipeline. What is this? 2 minute time frame. We didn't think. Traders wanted it. But I know traders that use that. So see what they say. Get back with me. Doesn't look like you can add it currently. YMM. Yum. Yummy. This one had a nice pop yesterday. Big lower shadow. So this sold off like right at the start of the day. Made a massive red to green move and actually had consolidation and an uptick, up grind, stair stepping. I don't like the stair steppers. Stair stepping's a sign of health. Not something we like to look for on the short side. In fact, looking at this right now, I don't see a trade on it for me right now. I'm keeping it on the watch list, though. Good volatility opportunity from yesterday. FCX, the one that I traded yesterday on the descending triangle, I like the euphoric moves and then the lower highs that form. We had our trend lines drawn here. And actually did make a, took a little baby profit on FCX, but this one actually ended up breaking up through VWAP and continuing higher. I could just tell that the price action was iffy and weird on it. I know you guys could as well on a few different plays yesterday. And glad I took that one. FCX, though, there's going to be another trade here today. Look at all this resistance that is popping up towards 38.68, up towards 39.50. Yeah, so we got to monitor it. Any fast move up towards 39.50, if we open up and head up there, I'll be looking for a short. CDXC, I went over this one. It was a nice short play. I go over the magic 20-cent number all the time. You guys are going to get aggravated with me. We're going to see it some more. Fast move up over a whole dollar, 9.18. It's been fading since then. This is a really nice hangover setup. It's just way off of the risk. I like a short here against the highs. I mean, the previous close is 9.55. If you really think it's going to sell off from there, that would be a risk guide. Natural area of support resistance. It does have a little support on the daily, 790. Bear that in mind for a little bit of profit taking. If you do get involved with a short here, flush under $8, it may try to find some level of support there. I'm really going to focus on trying to let some of these come to me. I think it was Muhammad pointed out LX yesterday. Man, I just saw this up here at like 980. It's been selling off since. But LX, not bad. I mean, that one had a nice climb yesterday. It's opening kind of weak, right? That's what I like to look for with hangovers. It closes strong, but then after its pre-market, it's weak. And we don't see that follow through momentum. In fact, we see it momentum shift. So momentum shifts are important. You want to know where a lot of the longs are because they're like scavengers, right? The longs, they go from play to play to play. So maybe this morning they're all on GV and there's no longs to prop LX up any further. So what I like to look for is to short while they the longs from the previous day are profit taking. I'm looking at that, and then ATRO. Let's see, this one's up from $20 up towards $24.50. This one's way up above average volume on the daily chart. Way up there. Looking at that for a potential short against the previous closer high. Need a pop there as well. I'm going to try to be patient, let some of these come to me. Got a few different plays. ARQT, another one. Nice move up the last couple days, sitting right at resistance. Up and over $15. ARQT 15.15 up towards like 15.20. Gonna be some resistance, and let me mark this off because I do see really solid 14, right under 14 support. If we do get a short there, may want a profit take down there. All right, you're welcome, Healthier. Wish I could have helped further, but let's look at the overall market. That's the watch list. Market's looking a little bearish at the open. We'll see what GV's doing up towards that 20-cent area, up and over the whole dollar, 7.15. BEKE, by the way, I didn't go over this one, but look at that high in after hours, 25.20. I told you, you guys are going to get tired of hearing it from me. When you see it, you just start seeing it everywhere. Okay, what tickers do you guys want me to take a look at? I'll look at the pre-market gainers. GV. I'd be so interested to see how many shorts are involved with this. Like, I wish we could get an updated. Is there any software out there that does that? Lets you know the short interest on the float, like the present short interest. Not like normally I look at Yahoo Finance, but it's weeks ago. SCNX is up. Little penny play too. They partnered with a different company for certain opioid overdose treatment. I say, what's the cheapest price you're willing to go? We're auctioning off some tickers right now. What's the cheapest? Give me one, give me one, give me one, give me two, give me three. Oh, I don't know. I mean, that's not really how I look at it necessarily. What I do is I'll trade a dollar ticker, but normally I don't have the shorts for it. I'd have to locate, and I don't have the account size yet to start just locating stuff. I tend to like to avoid where the masses are, because where the masses are, there's a lot of manipulation that's created, a lot of chat rooms that create random volume spikes, and it's just harder to predict your your edge, your high probability setup. You're looking to just get in, get out, get your money, move on. Tend to avoid just the higher manipulation plays. Market is now open. I'm going to flip through some tickers and see what comes to us. I do like OKTA. Oh my God. Don't trade OKTA. There's like a 50-cent spread on it. That's awful. Same as yesterday. It's a good chart, but not good to get involved with, really. Genie, a pop-up towards like 980. I will probably get involved with it. 13-cent spread there, though. I'm looking for that to close up. Let the trades come to us. CDXC on the hangover already dumping. It's got that 790 support that we were talking about, though. CDXC. Sometimes it's just a good idea to get involved with these early, because they do snap right out of the gate sometimes. CDXC coming down towards 790 support. I could see it getting a little bounce for sure. I much prefer with the hangovers for them to pop out of the gates, because that you're more likely to get the profit taking from the longs the day before. When you sell off, that's when people start scooping the play on up, and in my opinion, it's got more likelihood of holding up. LX, little sell off out of the gates, popping up. I do like LX. It might gravitate towards $10. $10 is a strong area with a gravitational pull. BEKE morning spike. We could hit that risking 25.20. I don't want to be like so impatient, or I guess too patient is what I'm trying to say. Like mRNA I missed yesterday because I waited so long for the perfect setup. BEKE is not bad though against like the 25.20 area. It's getting a pretty good sell-off right now. Man, I like OKTA, but I can't get involved with it. I'm taking it off the watch list. Too dangerous on a small account. BEKE is interesting. BEKE, I think, is a pretty decent setup against 25.20. I gotta get my robe on. I'm like freezing right now. All right, let's get serious. Yeah, I do. BEKE is not bad. We're traded against the highs right now. I like her. Let me look at BEKE. I'm trying to put an order out. BEKE. Order filled, 2473. I'm gonna put a stop at 25.20 like right now. It's gonna be kind of, I mean, it's 50 cents. All right, 25.20 stop on it. Hopefully I didn't get in a little too early here. We'll see, BEKE. See if it wants a next leg up or if it wants to start profit taking a little bit. 2480s. Making some highs right now. And it's popping up towards $25. Getting choked on this trade. Let's see what she wants. Giving her to 25.20. Like to see some profit taken from the guys involved in this from yesterday. Profit taken is a little fade. That's what I'm looking for. Keep the risk kind of tight up there though. A decent pullback. BEKE. Of course, my average is SHIT. See, curse words are like tickers. You just I cuss on here. I'm just gonna like $SHIT. BEKE. Yeah, we don't want these lower shadows. Buyers, meaning buyers coming in. Come on, what we got, BK? Mr. Doug in the chat, sending green your way. Appreciate it, man. Thank you. Good to see you in here. Working one trade at the moment. Would love to start green today. So if you do want to send some green my way, message your friends that have some. I can't say this. No, we're live. We're live. I can't say that. SEC will come after me. All right, let me flip around a little bit, make sure we're not missing anything else. Yeah, not missing anything on the watch list thus far. Nothing thus far. Yeah, just BEKE right now. It's the only thing I'm working. All right. Could have waited just a little bit longer on that for a better entry. Trying to find some level of support right here that we like it to stay heavy against that whole $1.25 area. Kevon, MBIS, watching still early. Okay, we'll check that out in a little bit here. All right, MBIS. What you looking at there? NBIS, some decent support under 25. It's got a ways to go to get down there. I also don't want to be involved in something that's going to stair step up if that's going to turn into BEKE. Like to start seeing it pull back a little bit. Yeah, right now, not doing great on this initial trade. We'll see. It's kind of stair stepping, going sideways. I don't like the stair steppers. It's a sign of health. I'm in 2473, which isn't the best average. I'm thinking about getting rid of it a little early, depending on what it does here soon. Reducing the risk a little bit potentially. Doctor's appointment. That's fun. Not really. my trading, like like I told you guys the other day, if I literally would just go into a coma after I took a trade, I would be way more profitable. I have good stops on things. I just take profits a little too early. We're going to let leftovers ride today. If we can get some leftovers, we're going to let them ride. Not entirely sure we're going to get leftovers, BEKE. It's holding that trend fairly well down there. Yeah, I think I'm going to get out of this. Let me see what it's going to do here. I don't want to get a liquidity grabbed up and over 25. I had a 25.20 stop, but let me... Yeah, it's probably going to pop up and over 25. All right, I'll get out of it. I'm going to take the L on BEKE for now. I may revisit it. I just think it does a pop up and over 25, which may provide us the better entry too. I'm going to flip around a little bit. We don't want to marry anything starting red, so as K. Vaughn mentioned this morning, we're going to do the red. What do you say, red hair to green account? All right, see what you're doing there. I still like it. I still like BEKE. Still something there. I'll monitor it. All right, let's see what's going on with some of the gainers out there right now. And if I top tick BEKE, you guys know it's like the corner of my eye watching BEK. I'm like, if I top tick that, I'd be so freaking mad. Kayvon watching NBIS for a reversal. 2620s down there, not terrible. All right, flipping through a few tickers. All right, Doug. Nope, I did try to short yesterday live based off a high of day coming back down. Nice. 50-cent profit is good, though. Nice. I love that, dude. Excellent. I mean, that's the right idea. You're heading over to uncomfortable land, trying to get comfortable in uncomfortable trades. Taking the shorts into the euphoria rather than buying them on up. It's nerve-wracking. It definitely is. But you'll learn to get comfortable in it, especially when you're setting stops and such. It's not. But great work. 50 cents a share. That's good. I mean, imagine, 100, 200, 1,000 shares. Making bank. All right. Looking for a trade. Kayvon looking for more on NBIS. Didn't get it. Oh, it's scaling into it. BEKE, do not do this to me. Kevin, stick to your stops. Stick to your stops, Kevin. What I was thinking is, man, this thing's going to get a liquidity grab up and over 25 like this candlestick right here. This like 24.50 up to 24.80. Ah, sheet. Yeah. Yeah, BEKE, nice pullback off at 25, looking pretty good. What I don't want to do is like re-stab at it off risking now the high, and then it just is going to be chopping around up there. ALGM fighting the open. There looks like there's a trade on JD. JD's got. I knew it, Isaiah. I was like, in the back of my mind, I'm like, I know Isaiah has like the best entry on this. Always getting the best entries. 24.89. Yeah, my hunch tells me this is a good play today. Hunch tells me you're looking good. The trading hunch. Muhammad, your LX is looking pretty good against the previous close of 981. Yeah, that looks like a decent fader today too. I'm gonna flip through a few. I'm trying to find something because BEKE. I'm glad you're doing well on it, Isaiah, because that one's pulling back towards VWAP. 64, 66. All right, let's see what's going on out there. I like JD too. Let me look at JD. There's good volume here. It's recently had a breakout up and over 42.50. Yeah, very good support, 42.50. It's got some resistance. It's coming up too. It's got a lot of pre-market resistance. Look at all this action. Like the last few days, 39.77 up towards 47. I love all the pre-market, the ceiling essentially in pre-market up here in the 46.50 range. I really like that on JD. I like that upper shadow I just saw, 46.17. Yeah, there's definitely a trade here, JD. Let me just try to get a better freaking entry. BEKE, I got involved a little early there. Kayvon, ALAB, VRT were two that worked out fairly nicely. Let's pull them up real quick. ALAB. Oh, nice. Yep. There could be a short coming up on this one now. Red to green move. Recovering a lot of that. And VRT, similar story. Yeah. Very nice. Now I'm kind of looking at them on the short side. Keith in the house. Good morning, Kevin. Got me up itching to trade. Kind of going through the withdrawals. Oh, man. The withdrawals are awful. What symptoms are you experiencing? Like heavy breathing, dizziness? Looking at JD for a short here. I like her. I just love all this pre-market ceiling. Imagine if you're at long in this in the 47 to 48 range, and this thing pops up to your level after dropping to 43 something. You are just praying to get out. That creates a big ceiling up there. Just going to try to focus on a good timing. Timing some good entries because we're trying to turn this account, trying to take this $1,000 to $50,000. Come on, let's do it. Gotta get some good trades going on, though, and let some of these winners run. All right, JD I'm looking at. It's like getting lower highs. That's good on the short side. I'm like convincing myself to get into it, but I'm not yet. I just don't want to get into it, and this thing pops up 20 cents, and now my risk is ACON. Yeah, that ACON, that's that penny play from the other day. Is that making a massive dump? Holy $ SHIT. That would have been fun to have been short on. That's why I say I don't long anything in pre-market, because this stuff kind of happens. These public offerings coming out, that awful stuff happens. ARQT coming up to a resistance zone I had mapped out. Oh, that's too spready. Disregard. BEKE still looking good. BEKE's looking heavy on VWAP. God, I'm tempted to take a trade here again, but man, my risk would be way too high. Good entry on that, Isaiah. Yeah, Isaiah, that's a really good timing on that. I don't know if you've taken profits yet, but good job shorting into the scariness. That's what Keith was just, or who was talking, Doug was talking about that here recently too. He's practicing that, like into the breakouts, into the euphoria. Okay. All right, JD, where are we at? JD. My wife says when she hates it when I hum, because she knows I'm like pissed off. I just recluse up in a ball. Say something I don't like. I just start humming. I see a ticker that's doing something I don't like. Dang it. It was looking really good, and it just dropped, 50 cents. I can't get involved in that, but God, this is so gorgeous, guys. We're going to go over a lot of these tomorrow night, so be there, Friday night live stream. This one, look at the lower shadows, descending triangle. These fast moves up. Look, if you don't like getting involved in the euphoria, Kayvon, you're giving, what are you doing right now? If you don't like shorting into that euphoria with those big spikes, you can wait for like these patterns to develop, these descending triangle patterns like such. JD, I might get involved with you on this pop. BEKE, nice work there, Isaiah. Short. All right, filled. Short filled on that pop. 45.92. Hopefully this is not the turnaround area. All right, let's have a risk. I'm gonna have a risk up here at probably the high. I mean, I really like the 46.50 risk is good. I need more shares on this. 20% of the buying power. My share size is not great, but it's getting a decent dump right now. Okay, fine. Oh, shoot, guys. Should we just go even on the day? This is such a massive sell-off here. I just was not thinking this was going to sell off that much right after I got involved with it. It was a good entry on that pump, though. I'm happy with that. Let me look. of support. Ah, shit, I don't know. Um, Thinking. I just wasn't expecting that drop like that. I probably should have taken all of it, but I'm thinking also, I'm like, should I size into this winner? You know, there's a few thoughts going on here. That quick dump threw me off a little bit. Should I size into it a little bit here? It's another thought. 45.92 average. Still selling off right now. I don't know. I'm gonna take half off. I don't have enough shares to really do that, but I'm going to. Let's do this. If this thing wants to drop another point, I guess that would be helpful with these small share sizes. I'll set an OCO at break even on these shares and try to let this one ride out and just focus on a different ticker. Or we could scale into it on a pop. You know, hit it again back. $45.92. That's a decent average. Got a decent average on something. I'm happy with that for once. 40. We'll do 44.50. Give it a lot of room to work. All right, Kayvon, let me catch up. Kayvon likes BJ's and the stock. Okay. All right. Catching up. All right, JD, good work there. You guys may have got in a little, if anybody else traded that, like Isaiah probably got a way better average than me like he always does. Like 46 or so. 46.12. I'm gonna revisit it. On a potential pop, I may hit it again. I hate having such small share size with this trade. I was actually trying to hit it again, but it just dumped. So now I'm left with not a lot of shares. Let's just put it that way. We'll let her do her thing. I'm gonna flip through a few tickers. BJ, the stock. All right, let's look at BJ. BJ's. A fun little fact. Right near my house, there is a BJ's and a Dick's. Like right next to each other. So you can get one and the other. All right, yeah, BJ's is straight up. What is this, earnings? Q4 earnings. Their membership fee is strong. Yeah, I got a membership fee there. I wish you could get a hot dog at BJ's like you can at Costco, though. That's the thing. Like the $1.50 hot dog and a soda. BJ's is straight up. Straight up like a rocket, BJ's. Huh. I do like it here as it's going sideways, risking the highs. JD, I'm eyeing that, and that is like a short on any pop. Look at that. 45.40, shorts just jumping in on that one. Man, I wish we had some more share size there. Good work, BEKE, Isaiah. This one's coming down to the previous close line, 24.30. He's trying to get a little bounce there. Just be mindful of that. Throw that on your chart if you don't have it. That line's significant. Yeah, I have a 45.92 average. It's like pretty good. Pretty good. I don't mind messing that average up a little bit on a scale end. If this thing wants to keep pulling back, it looks like it's going to try to fight the open here shortly. You see that it was coming up. That's why it was on the watch list. It was popping up towards like the $46, $7 area. Keith 2 for 1. It looks like I love when it forms such an upper shadow. I mean, typically it remains heavy against that, and it'll try to do what it's doing now and just forever dump. Man, dude. I can't scale in down here. It would way F up my average. Let's see if we get a pop up towards that trend line. I might scale into it a bit. Isaiah took profits way too early on JD. Yeah, you know, the weird thing is, like, I don't know if you guys feel this too. Like, when you're trading a small account, like, I'm so much more comfortable, like, letting them ride. If I had like 500 shares up here, I probably would have taken it way early. Trying to work off those emotions because they're not great. You know, you got to trade the chart, not the P&L. But all right, what are you gonna give us, JD? Am I about to F up my average here? And then I F up my average potentially, and that Fs up me emotionally on the trade because this thing recovering all the way back up to my current average, very unlikely. It could happen. I have a stop there, but very unlikely to happen. Still getting shorted on these pops. Adding to winners, of course, is one of those emotional things too, right? All right, we'll just let her be for now. I'm going to flip around. Yeah, so patience, you got to spell patience. Here, I'll spell it out for you. How do you spell it? How do you spell it? How do you get paid, guys? Patience pays with P-A-Y. That's why, you got to leave leftovers. You have to, even if it's small share size. I have learned that lesson many times over. Even if it's small share size, this thing can go red, fade another point today. If you have 25 shares on it, okay, you're padding the wallet another $25. You got to leave leftovers. You like to enter your position and just use the Webull chart so I don't stress out. I know, I kind of feel that too when I go back to TOS. I'm like, I'm kind of objectively looking at this without bias because there's no P&L on this. What's the good old SPY doing? SPY doing a red to green move. All right, I'm going to flip through a few gainers, see what else is out there for us to trade. TNXP, straight up. 1450. 1426, setting that right now. I can't really look left of the chart with TNXP because this ticker's done so many freaking reverse splits. Now look at this. When tickers do a ton of reverse splits, it kills the past chart history. There we go. We looked at it and it's starting to sell off. It may not be it may have some more room to move up before it starts selling off. It's still kind of going sideways. Want a little bit more of a pop there. GV testing pre-market highs $7. Triple top up there around $7 before that pullback is halted down right now. Welcome to low float Pennyland, where we just looked at Acon, which went from $7 down to $1, and then GV's halted down. Awful, guys, so awful. KC might be something here. 1840s resistance moving up right now. Let's look left. Yeah, a lot up here around $20. Okay. All right, eyeballing KC. I'm going to throw it on the watch list. JD still heavy down here. Dang, very heavy. Trying to find some consolidation, but look at all these upper shadows up towards 45.20. Just getting smacked. All right. So TNXP, there's decent volume on. KC, there's decent volume on. BEKE getting that bounce off the previous close. Could be a sloppy seconds there. It's a little slower though, as you pointed out. All right. LX is really a creepy crawler, but this one looks like a good fade today. So creepy crawler is heavy right now against VWAP. It's kind of been going sideways, but no longs are really buying this thing up, and it's the hangover setup from yesterday. I can easily see it fading. Let me see what the spread is on, like a penny or two. It's like if I did get involved with this for an all-day fade, I could really keep a tight risk on it if it wanted to buy up, like 970, 972 or 3. Something I'm thinking about. Okay. Keith, KC, that's your stock. Hey, are you bullish or bearish on Keith? We need to know this. JD is so freaking heavy, man. Yeah, it looks like it wants to go red on the day, which is around 44.70. 43.95. About a point. Okay, so if it drops another point, there's going to be some support here. 43.90. Could be the profit target. Just going to sit tight with it. Our analysis was pretty good on it, coming up towards the pre-market resistance areas. GV, that opened up. Look, this is why you don't buy breakouts, guys. Going sideways. Oh, buy the breakout over 675, 680. And then it turns into a liquidity grab. I mean, I've seen this so many times. The market has a way of doing that. These low float plays anyways. They grab amateur traders. Amateur traders do not perceive risk at all. They buy the breakout here, anticipating the stock to just go up into eternity. They go deer in headlights. sells off, halts down, they add, or they look into the fundamentals of the company and become a long-term investor. They're like, actually, I see some long-term growth here with GV. Whoa, JD. JD getting a really big pop right there. All right. I'm going to try to hit it again up here. Filled. Average is now 45.68. What I tell you, it's going to bring my average to such a terrible area. Yeah. Look, it's already popping up right up to my average. Awful. Awful, 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 awful. All right. I'm going to put an OCO on it. Like, probably, I got to keep it extremely tight, like 45.90. Because I don't want to... really don't want to let this thing make me go too red on it, you know. So now I'm in with nearly 40 shares, 45, 60, 8, 9. Massive pop right there. We'll see what she can give to us. Decent pullback. Let's just take half off so we're green on the day. I'll ride leftovers again. Now we're green. Baby green. Now we'll ride the rest of these again. So we hit it on that pop, took some off. Got 20 shares left, 46 risk. Sloppy second style. Sloppy second style. All right. And try to get to Q on the day. First, we got to get rid of the red, though. Okay. Remove that. Take a look. Okay. All right. Let's flip around. Find something else. TNXP 1490. That was the high there. It's been pulling back since. Kind of going sideways. KC's still getting some decent volume on it. Like that up towards 20 for a potential short there. BKE, the sloppy seconds. That's working out so far. Sloppy seconds there. All right, finding something else to trade. VKTX, funny you just said that. I literally just pulled it up. VKTX. All right. I don't like how oversold it is. Let me look. We do have some support like 2920s. Yeah, 2920s support. I'm watching it. I'm watching it. I hate my average on JD right now. It brought it down to 45.55 when I had a 45.92 average. Really not happy with it. Thinking about just getting rid of this for now. All right. All right, I'm going to revisit JD. I'm just going to take it all there. Glad we took some profits. We had leftovers. Wanted a bigger position initially, which we'd be sitting very pretty on right now. It got a nice pop. We shorted into that, the 45.80s for the sloppy seconds. That wasn't bad. It reduced my average, which wasn't a big fan of. I did like my stop was. I wanted it to be at 46, but I didn't want to give those leftovers that much room to make me red on that trade. So we'll just take it all there. Move on to the next trade. All right. Doug, when shorting a stock that is easy to borrow and not SSR, does the price you typically get filled at the bid price? Okay, so if it's not on short sale restriction, if I'm understanding your question correctly, I mean you can hit the bid, or you can do like I do, have the hotkeys place your order on the ask price to get executed. So I always try to place my orders on the ask instead of chasing something down. Kayvon, ask will only get filled if you have a limit order. Exactly. So, BJ, give me that. Nice. Kayvon, awesome. Awesome trade. Yeah, that's excellent. BJ, I did like that one too. I just didn't I didn't see any. I mean, it was at 52-week highs. Didn't see anything left of the chart, so I was like, what's my risk going to be? I guess at highs. How much more room does this have in it? A couple things I was thinking about, but I liked up here. I was like going sideways. JD's still pulling back. Yeah. I sniped a few trades. L on one, W on the other at the moment. TNXP looks like it's doing a little head and shoulder pattern right here. Man, we got too many things going on this morning with the BJ, head and shoulders is too much. All right. We got shoulders right around 14. They don't have to be entirely exactly parallel. These things, actually, do I have shorts here? Let me see. TNXP. Before I'm going to talk to this thing as it's snapping on this head and shoulders, and then I'm not going to get involved with it. I have to locate, so I'll just commentate on this one. Yeah, like 14, 10, 15. I like the stop. The tight stop on TNXP is really nice. Yeah, TNXP is pretty nice. Oh, JD. Yeah, it is what it is. Damn it. Anybody still working JD? Thing is looking like it's about to be near the open, dumping. Yep. Man, Kevin, that was a mistake. Wow. Big mistake, Kevin. Big mistake. No patience. See, do as I say, not as I do. No patience on it. My average effed me up. When my average got brought down, I'm like, I do not want to go red here. Now we're completely dumping JD. $44, 33.90 is like a good support area to bear in mind. Man, I'm aggravated with myself on that one. Should have hit it for some more, you know. If I was red, I probably would have got very aggressive with it. I'm like, I like this setup, getting aggressive. ARQT, I like this one popping up towards 15 resistance. Very slow, a little spready. BEKE breaking under the lows. And KC Isaiah's working 1912 position. Very good. Yeah, I'm considering a trade here as well. Mr. Doug, happy trading to everybody. Yeah, thanks for tuning in, man. Hope you're learning something here. In the green and in the red, you know. Hope you're learning something watching all this action. I tried to get to Q on the day. We've had an all-green week, so I'm really happy about that. Actually, after like the platform costs and all that, I'm up 10% on the account in a week, so I'm real happy about that. It's not just making, but preserving the capital. So this month, I'm looking to have a good month. Have a good time at the doctor. Get that account funded so we can get you in the game. And looking forward to trading alongside you. Yeah, Isaiah, I like Casey as well. I do like her too. She is something I'm thinking about. JD pains me so much. So much pain. BEKE too. At least I know we have the right idea. We're focusing the right stocks. Even this LX, the slow play, if anybody got that against the 970 resistance we pointed out, being the slow fader, this one's has faded already. 11 cents after the area we marked off. So yeah, the boring stuff, I don't care. You know, get upset at me, people, for trading boring stuff, but I like the easier stuff. It's not sexy, it's not popular, but it is profitable. I like the easy stuff. JD, you're tempting me on a long, which is rare, towards like a flush under 44. Man, this is tempting me. Go short and then go long. A flush under 44 could be a decent long. Let me get her ready because she's coming down there. It would irritate me so much if I was short on this and then took my profits way too early and then I went long and went red. But trading the chart, you just got to trade the chart. Fear down to support. Let me get a fast liquidity grab under 44 for a scoop with a tight stop on it. Take a look at BJ in a second, but good work there on the profit, Kayvon. Good work there. Well, this isn't going to be a long. I can't be in a long very long. I cannot be in a long very long. Sympathy plays like Baba. I want that 44 flush is what I'm looking for. Yeah, Baba selling off to Chinese plays. All right, here we go. Order filled. 43.95. I'm scared. I don't like longs. All right, let me set a OCO on it. $43.75 stop. That's the previous clothesline. See if we can get a little pop on it. 20% of the buying power. Let me look at my Thinkorswim chart. Calm me down a little bit. Oh, nice pop there. Let's get a little bit more on it. Yeah, bouncing right. That flush right under 44 was what I was looking for a little trade. Do not want it to keep panicking down to 43.75. Want to start turning around right here. Ooh, let's do some stretches. Alright, let's see what Baba's doing. Like Mr. Kayvon told us. Baba trying to get a little bounce too. Alright, I'm too scared of this pop. I'm going to take it all 44.30. If you guys are working on alongside, probably best thing to do is take half off and let it ride for you. But I'm not really a long bias trader. I hate longs. Entirely uncomfortable on longs. So I'll take it there. We're just shy of Q on the day. What a massive pullback, man. That's why I don't like longs, dude. Like the flushes are provide such a, I don't know, just a punch. You see the elevator down way more than the stair steps up, in my opinion. Let me see if there's anything else I can scalp. Yeah, I liked it for a scalp, Kayvon. That's mainly what I was looking at. Coming down to that daily support, and the previous close is right there, 43.76, and then also the just fast move to the whole dollar liquidity grab under it. But man, dude, like it's already back down at the lows. So this would be very nice just to hold on, to have held on with my short. Yeah, I mean, I feel like, look, I feel the healthiest I've felt with trading. Feeling very healthy with it. Like I'm seeing these things. I think live trading helps, like, because feel like I got, I got you guys watching, and I really want to help you out too. So I can't be sloppy. I can't be sloppy with my trades. I gotta really focus in on good trading for myself and really teach and help you guys out too. Genie up towards 980 resistance. Man, this is one of those plays I like for a fade too. Look at LX. God, can I just listen to myself? Can I have a neuro link that trades for me, please? Look, when the neuro link, when you can just be like thinking your trades, get me in, get me out. So LX with that fade, we called that. I hope somebody got it. Genie is a good candidate for something similar, because look at the resistance. Look up here. So we got that 980 resistance. It's pretty tight. I don't mind like taking this and really just chilling with it. And that'll get me to Q on the day. We'll be all good to go and happy and blissful, yada yada. That's what I'm thinking is gonna be my last trade. But as my dad always says, famous last words, because I'm gonna flip through some tickers and probably start trading a bunch of crap. CDXC, pretty good hangover. LX fade, HRO, ARQT. BKE was pretty good. JD, my God. If I just stayed with that short. VKTX still up at highs. There's something there. I know Kayvon was watching this. VKTX. So make sure that's on your watch list, because there is a trade here. It's kind of slow right now. What I like to look for on the one thing I don't like about this on the short side is we are at like all-time lows. It's getting a bounce off of all-time lows. Something I do like about it is up 6 points in the matter of a couple trading days. I mean, normally you'll see some profit taken, but the hands it's maybe not a pocket pair of aces, but like I've said, maybe it's pocket fives. Still a decent hand. It's getting a nice above average relative volume move. I need some fast movement, I need some fast movement, because that's 1620 TNXP. That is a high a day number. Go over that magic 20-cent number. That head and shoulders did not, look, if I'm trying to get, this ain't the head I'm looking for. She did not work out like the head that I'm used to, TNXP. All right, let's flip through a few more. VKTX, definitely something there. KC. Damn it. I get more mad about misses than I do bad trading. Great trade there, Isaiah. You still with it? Beautiful descending triangle. 19. What do you have? You had like a 19 average. Good work, man. 20 cent, that's more of the high a day number, like we just went over TNXP. So let me do this. screenshot this because guess what? We see this stuff every single day. So I want to make sure we're emphasizing and going over it. Not only the descending triangle after the euphoria, but then also the 20-cent high day number. All right, am I getting greedy? I just want one more trade. I want one more trade. Man, Genie popped up right up to my top resistance line. I like a trade here. To really just chill with. Like, I'm going to take a trade and be done, essentially just set a stop and forget about it. That's what I think here. Isaiah, how'd your KC trade go? That was beautiful. And then Kayvon, you traded BJ on the short side. Man, where'd you take that? Nice. Look at that panic. So that's what I look for, long or short. I like these big candlesticks, red or green, because you see those big candlesticks, larger than the average ones, are emotions. Emotions are where you want to take advantage, whether on the euphoric or fear side. VKTX at highs, TNXP trying to reclaim. Could be sloppy seconds there. I don't have shares of short, but if you do, nice work. Already took profits on KC. Nice, nice, nice. LX, oh man, 20 cents off of that point we mapped out. And then Genie, a little bit of a spike up here, back up towards the highs. Isaiah just caught the flush TNXP. Let's take a look. God bless America. Flush. Caught the flush. Oh, you were short on it with that sloppy seconds. Dude, let's go. I'm pumped for you, man. You're like 3 for 3 on the day, aren't you? TNXP, JD, and what was the other one you got? BEK? Dude, you just got a point per share on that. Excellent job. Dude, I'm telling you, yeah, the sloppy seconds push up, back up towards like that 1620. That is awesome. Yeah, JD might try to find its legs down here. Look at where this thing came to, like right at its previous close, the 43.90 area. There was definitely another like scalp there I could have gotten involved with. I'm just trying to snipe a good trade. That's what I'm focused on right now. Trying to snipe a good trade. Okay. Isaiah, I was reading that correctly, right? You were short on that. You caught the flush. All right, let's do Genie. All right. Let's do... I'm just gonna... Nice. Isaiah killing it today. So you should be pretty green. You should be above Q. Doing pretty well. Okay, I did take a short on Genie. I'm reduced the risk a little bit because I don't really want to give back the entire day. Not that it's much of a day, but I don't want to give back the whole day. So what we're going to do is what am I in at right there? 980. I'll probably set I'm gonna set like a 980 stop. This is the chill trade, remember. I'm just gonna be chilling with this one. But tightish stop. All right, there we go. Genie short end 971's my average, and then I mean it's slow, but it's right up there at resistance. Isaiah, dark side team, let's go. Where are you trading at, by the way? I forget where you had shorts. Did you locate them, or you had them at your broker? TNXP, my God, beautiful trade, Isaiah. Is this the one I screenshotted earlier? I don't think it is. I'm going to screenshot this one. I'll review it tomorrow night. Love seeing the green. Love seeing the green. All right, let me flip through a few, see what else is popping up. If there's any opportunity, VKTX, definitely something here. Definitely something here on VKTX. Is there a short against the highs right there? I don't know. Let me look. I don't know. I don't like this chart. I think I'm going to avoid it. Chart's just kind of ugly. KC's coming back around a little bit up towards resistance. That was on the descending triangle. Where KC at's right now is not a bad entry on the short side. That is right around where the bottom support was. Now should be resistance. It's tempting me. What did I just tell you guys? I'm going to flip through charts and find something else to trade. It's tight risk with good reward. I love these kind of trades. Shoot, Kevin. Always finding something. All right, let's pull up KC. Well, it just sold off 10 cents, so maybe I won't get an entry. Kind of a high at day number 2, right? KC and TNXP right in that 20s. You had to locate. Are you getting how much is it costing you to, if you don't mind me asking, like TNXP, how much did it cost to locate? Because when I was looking at their site, like it says locate charges are 0, but then when I go to locate, it's like $30 or $40. I don't know. I'll show you guys. Let me show you right here. So if I pull up TNXP, we'll do that and like send a request for 100 shares. It'll be, see, the total price is $27. My account's too small right now to do that. I can't do that right yet. Once I grow, get a few more thousand in here, I'll start doing that more. Oh, Casey, you pain me. Like that entry right there looks so juicy, and there it is. Yeah. Keith, you think it's 25? Yeah, that makes sense. I think for like the first 3 months though, they were rebating that back like the next day in their promotion. I don't know. I'd have to look at it, but I think for 2 or 3 months or so, they would rebate that back, and you would just pay the per share rate. I know, I've emailed them about it a few times, and it was like back and forth, like, oh yeah, we do charge, oh no, we don't. I think there was just a little confusion in there. Yeah. 25 plus a per share rate. I wish I could do this a little faster too. To move down this ticker, like, can you just drag it down here? No. All right, Genie, work in that position. Probably going to be it. An additional 25 is taken for the day. It gets returned to... Huh? Okay, they take 25 and they take an additional 25? Am I hearing that correctly? Oh, are you serious, Isaiah? Oh my God. If that is true, I'm about to start locating the heck out of some tickers. So, because their website did say the locate charge is $0. So when I pull it up on here and it says $25, I'm always confused. Okay, so TNXP, we send a request to locate. It says $27. The for 100 shares offer price is 0.02, so that's $2. Total price would be 27. So you're saying they take 25 out and they just hold it for the day and they return it to your account the following day, or you may be under that promotional period. I don't know. Are you under the promotional period or where it's returned the following day? Because there is a promotion, I think, for the first 2 or 3 months. Got a decent pullback on Genie. Still working that. Anybody else take that with me? Yeah, let me email about that. I'm very curious. Very curious. All right, Genie, nice work. All right, VKTX up against 3051. There's a delay in the stream, so I'm not sure what you're yesing, Isaiah, because my blabbermouth doesn't stop moving. VKTX, good short, up against 3050, if anybody got that. Yeah. Oh my God, JD. Oh, wow. That's why we gotta leave leftovers. Exactly what I tell you guys, and I never listen to myself. Ever. Ever. Never listen to myself. Kevin. KC is really good at those sloppy seconds against that support. Like everything we've been seeing today, guys. We've been seeing it so well. KC pulling back off of that. Okay, let me see. Isaiah, my promotional period ended, and I saw that I was still getting rebated at 25 at the end of the day, so I emailed them. And they said that that's what they do on a normal basis. Oh. That is going to change things for me a little bit. That is incredible. I mean, that's huge news. That is huge news. That deserves a video in and of itself. To be able to locate anything and it pretty much be free. That's pretty good. I like it. I like it. Yeah, I was wondering, because I've seen you in here, Isaiah. You're like locating everything. I'm like, dang, man. If Isaiah can make me more jealous, he's locating all these good plays. Like, oh, that's why now. Not only is he getting the best entries on everything. All right, good. Jeannie's chilling, working that one. I'm going to try to let her work throughout the good chunk of this day, guys. Try to let Jeannie work a little bit. See what we can get out of her. 971 average. Keith, Corp needs a screen recorder so I can see my F-ups. What kind of F-ups are you getting over there, man? The main F-ups of today have been misses. That's been the main F-ups for me, but I'm not going to linger and focus on it. I'm just really happy some of you guys got it, and I love seeing it. I got to get to the point where I'm like, Kevin, you want to start killing it, making some good freaking money, because you're seeing all this. Seeing it all very well. Be more patient with the winners, cutting the losers well, and getting involved with these like KC. Look, oh my God, man, 50 cents a share we would have right now. We were trying to press the button. Can't tell me I didn't press the button. All right, traders, any questions before we wrap it up? I'm just going to work Jeannie throughout the day. That'll be it here. Keep the green alive and hopefully pad the wallet here. That is the plan. May adjust the stop on it. Let me think. 980. Average 971, so I'll lose that much. It'll be... No, that's probably fair. That's probably fair. I could have really smacked this. See, the problem with me is, if I would have, it was good. It was tight. It was a tight stop. If I was right on the day, I probably would have smacked this for 300 shares with a 5-cent risk. Been taking out my vengeance on the market. But when I'm green, I kind of slow down a little bit. But why? Everything we've been looking at today has been working out so well. So why slow down when things are kind of moving in your direction, That's one of those psychological, emotional things I'm working on. Any questions before we wrap it up? Anything y'all want me to look at? I'm going to be heading out of here. JD, dude. Oh my God. Should we scalp this again? This thing is just $46 down to $42.79. Look at this support down here I got. $42.50. This better not be a mistake. Let's see if we can do something here. Kind of missed the entry I wanted. Want it closer to that 42.50. But try to scalp this again or hit it. Trying to get a little profit on it. 42.50 looks pretty good left of the chart. Alright, let's do this. 42.70. Put an order out, JD. Yeah, thank you, Isaiah. I might be... We might be turning that around here. Alright, I'm going to get involved with JD, 42.89. This is the last freaking trade. Under the lows is the stop. 42.71, 42.88. That's just like, it might take me out before I can send my freaking OCO order. 42, what is that, 73, 43. I just feel like I need to push the pedal a little bit here, you know? Like, we're doing pretty good. Need to push the pedal just a little bit on a day like today where we're doing fairly well. So we have a 42.88 average. Stop is like right at the lows. E. Pretty big pullback there, up and over 43, back up and over. So it's in that, right now it's right around that area where you're going to see a lot of volatility, a lot of emotions. Looking for just a little meat on the bone right here. Okay. All right. I'll take it all. I'm going to get out of it on that pop up towards 43.20. Another little scout play. And then, what's the last thing I'm working? Genie, I got chilling there. It's getting a little bounce right around that VWAP area. Man, I liked it better at 957. Should we take it and be up 1.5 Q on the day, or I have a 971 average? All right, here's what I'm going to do. So we remain Q. Let's do this. Let's adjust the OCO on it. I'm still going to chill with it, but I'm just going to adjust the OCO on it to right around like my average, right up here, like 973. I'll give it to 973. Yeah, that makes sense. So we will still be Q on the day regardless of what this does, and give this room to move down towards, back around towards the open. Right around here, 940, 940. Okay. Isaiah, your green days are encouraging to watch. Thank you, man. I really appreciate that. It's encouraging for me, too. I'm feeling so good, and I think it's all mental. You gotta start the day and understand and gotta accept the risk every day. I just keep reading that quote every day. If you can learn to create a state of mind that's not affected by the market, then it doesn't matter what the market's behavior is, really, right? Doesn't matter what the market's behavior is, because the struggle is going to cease to exist. You already know what you're going to do. You already know your reaction to the market, right? Not every trade's going to work out. Unless you're Isaiah and it's March 6th. Not every trade's going to work out. Thank you so much, dude, for that knowledge. I'm going to email to confirm that. I'm going to be like, hey, is this true? They're going to be like, yeah. Then I'm going to start locating the heck out of some tickers. Because now we pretty much have shorts on everything. So even the little penny plays, you're getting shorts on. I mean, they may cost a little bit more per share, but that $25 you're not having to pay. It makes a massive difference. It makes a massive difference. You might locate 4 different tickers one day. I mean, that's $100, you know. That's $100 you're saving. So I'm gonna do a video on that too, a little video tutorial on that. Oh JD, getting a nice little bounce. Yeah, we called it down there. I don't know. Probably should have left some, but long scare the heck out of me. VKTX, like this is an example of one that I don't know which one? One of them I don't have shorts for. TNXP. TNXP making a run. Making another run. Dude, I'm so happy you caught that flush. TNXP against 1620. That is so awesome. Nice work. Excellent work. All right, traders. Good and green on the day, and we are staying green. So, Genie, if it stops me out up at 972, still going to be at Q on the day. If it wants to work down towards 940, which is my profit target, it'll pad the wallet fairly nicely today. Really happy with today's results. I know not every day we're going to be like able to. I don't know. Today was just like my entry. I took a red trade on BEKE, which ended up working out. My entry was just bad. You guys got that, took advantage of it. But today, lots of things were working out. It's not every day that's going to happen. We got to apply the risk, accept the results. But today, nice day. Yes, sir, Keith. We're going to keep it green tomorrow. And we're going to start working our way on up. I'm excited. Slow and steady, winning the race. I'll revisit the market later in the day and prepare the watch list for tomorrow and see how Genie's doing. But outside of that, that's going to be it for today, guys. Email me, averydaytrading@gmail.com, if you have any questions. And otherwise, guys, keep it green, stay green.